Anais is only 4 years old, and she can already manipulate everyone. Some say she's smarter than Einstein and Tesla combined. However, just because she's the youngest genius doesn't mean she's the only top brain in Elmore. There are characters who can literally manipulate reality, predict the future, and calculate outcomes with machine precision. So today, let's dig past the obvious and uncover who really sits at the top of Gumball's genius food chain. Hidden under the chaos of Gumball are some of the smartest characters Cartoon Network has ever created. There's a character in Gumball who can literally see the future, another who can bend reality with his mind, and one who uses pure logic to predict the outcome of every event. One of them is said to be smarter than Einstein and Tesla combined. You think it's hyperbole? Let's back that up.
Think of all the power we'll have at school. The power to spoil or not to spoil. Soon, they'll be begging to find out which of their dumb
fan theories was correct.
And that's why you don't have any friends.
The prodigy of the Watterson family, Anais. Don't be fooled by the cute face. This pink bunny is only 4 years old and already outsmarts pretty much everyone.
H-A-C-K, hack. Press enter.
Really? Hack?
Just kidding. Actually, I bypassed the storage controller, tapped directly into the VNX array head, decrypted the nearline SAS disks, injected the flash drivers into the network's fabric path before disabling the IDS, routed incoming traffic through a bunch of offshore proxies, accessed the ESXi server cluster in the primary data center, and disabled the inter-vSAN routing on the layer.
She's literally in the 8th grade while her older brothers are in the 7th. In fact, Anais is officially the most intelligent member of her family and can speak in full articulate sentences despite her young age.
Hi, I'm Anais!
Hi, I'm Josh. Do you want to be friends?
Yes! Do you mind if I do a little happy dance?
Of course not. Mind if I join you? See you for lunch!
Okay!
Help!
With an extremely high IQ, for which gifted is an understatement. She attends middle school years ahead of schedule. Her brain power isn't just book smarts either. Anais constantly saves the day in Elmore with her quick thinking and logic. Remember when Gumball and Darwin flooded the house? Anais figured out an escape plan in seconds. Or that time Granny JoJo's luggage was too heavy to carry upstairs. Little Miss Genius here engineered a complex pulley solution to solve it.
Oh, well, good for you, dear. Now bring it back down. My bus will be here any minute.
She's also a star member of the school physics club, and her vast knowledge of science once saved her from being vaporized by the class robot, Bobert, during his combat mode rampage. Talk about brains and bravery. Anais often acts more mature and responsible than her parents or brothers, dishing out sassy reality checks to her family shenanigans. She can be a bit socially awkward. Being a tiny kid in a class of teenagers isn't easy, but when it comes to strategy, she's leagues ahead. In episodes like The Remote and
I had it in my hands.
Thanks for the tip.
Daisy!
Oh, yeah.
All I need is my Daisy. I wish I had enough money to buy my own remote. Daisy. Right now, it's my kids. Not around this stupid TV anymore.
and the password, Anais proves to be a master tactician, quietly outsmarting her whole family with elaborate schemes. No wonder Gumball calls her a clever girl in awe.
Clever girl.
Yeah, it's all yours, guys. I've been on it all day. Oh, good luck logging in. I changed the password.
Fans joke that Anais' IQ must be over 300, a number that would put Einstein to shame. Hyperbole aside, it's clear that Anais Watterson is one of the brightest minds ever seen in Cartoon Network history. She might love childish things like Daisy the Donkey plushies on the outside, but make no mistake, Anais is a tiny titan of intellect, and the entire town of Elmore is lucky to have this pink baby genius keeping things in order. Before we move on to the next section, please don't forget to subscribe if you liked the video so far.
An agent is only as good as his intelligence.
Yep, that rules us out.
Okay, someone else's intelligence. And I think I know just the robot.
The only character that even comes close to Anais is Bobert 6B, and he's not even alive. He's Elmore Junior High's resident robot and walking computer. If you thought R2-D2 was smart, Bobert takes it to another level. He's by far the smartest student in school, even outperforming Anais and all the other brainiacs in Miss Simeon's class.
How does that work? How's this improving our health?
You have run 3 miles and burned 20,000 calories.
Built as a high-tech AI, Bobert processes the world in pure logic and math. He can literally calculate the probability of an outcome on the fly, making him a prediction machine. Emotions and social cues, those are tougher for him. Poor Bobert has 0% chill, but give him a physics problem or a complex equation and he'll crush it in a millisecond. Bobert's analytical mind is so advanced that he tends to convert everything he observes into mathematical formulas. This hyper-rational approach can be both a strength and a weakness. On one hand, Bobert's knowledge is encyclopedic. He has built-in data on every topic, and even has various modes like a combat mode.
According to the law in New Jersey, it is illegal to slurp your soup. In North Carolina, it is illegal to sing off-key.
Drop your weapon, or I'll have to use mine.
Flight mode, and more.
Actually, I'm glad I wasn't wearing any pants.
In The Bet, for example, Gumball exploits Bobert's love of logic by asking him to divide by 0.
Bobert, divide by 0.
Which causes a full-on robot meltdown. His circuits couldn't handle a problem with no logical solution. Still, Bobert's computational genius is undeniable. He can predict outcomes and strategize with machine precision. Talk about using maths to win. Bobert's got that. Need to ace an exam or win a chess game? Bobert's got your back. Unless there's a loophole that makes his head explode. Despite his robot humor, Bobert is not just a cold calculator. He tries to learn friendship and humor from Gumball and Darwin. Adorably, he even fell in love with a vacuum cleaner in one episode.
I fell in love with this old
Vacuum cleaner.
I guess even the smartest robots can have a crush. When it comes to brain power though, Bobert is virtually unmatched. He's the kid who literally turns into a giant mecha when needed, and nearly wiped out humanity once by interpreting a loophole too literally. Let's be glad he's using his powers for good, most of the time. With his ability to compute, analyze, and transform, Bobert gives a whole new meaning to nerd power. Just maybe don't challenge him to a calculus contest. You will lose.
A good mother prevents accidents before they happen.
I am a good mother! Say it too! Say it too! Say I'm a good mother!
Brains clearly run in the Watterson family because Nicole Watterson, Gumball's mom, is seriously sharp. Nicole isn't just the hardworking mother holding the chaotic Watterson household together, she's also very intelligent, resourceful, and inventive. In fact, fans often note that Nicole and Anais are the only two Wattersons who consistently show any common sense.
It's Daisy the donkey on Ice Day. You promised to take me, and we're late.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry. Mommy worked really late last night.
What sort of a horrible mother wouldn't take her daughter to her favorite show?
Oh, Anais, I know what I said, but...
Horrible mother. Horrible mother.
Okay.
Someone's gotta be the voice of reason when Gumball and Richard are off being, well, themselves. As a champion of multitasking, Nicole balances a full-time job at the Rainbow Factory with raising 3 kids. 4 if you count her man-child husband, Richard. And she still finds time to solve family crises with clever solutions. We've seen Nicole MacGyver her way out of problems more than once. Remember in The Remote when the whole family was fighting over the TV remote? Nicole outsmarted everyone with quick thinking and ninja moves, scaling rooftops and outmaneuvering her kids to claim victory. Granted, her competitive streak is no joke. This is a mom who can calculate the exact consequences of her kids' antics in a split second, and turn the situation on its head. She likely graduated at the top of her class back in school, and it shows. Nicole encourages academic curiosity in her kids, and clearly passed on her big brain to Anais. Aside from book smarts, Nicole has loads of practical intelligence. She's the one who reads the fine print, keeps a budget, and knows the science of discipline. Her infamous pennant stare is enough to scare sense into anyone. On the rare occasion Nicole gets overwhelmed, it's usually because she's juggling so much. But even then, she often finds an inventive solution, like when she used creative problem solving and pure determination to face down a supernatural karate master in The Fury, tapping into some kind of inner anime powers to protect her family. Nicole's family might drive her crazy, but they also inspire her to be brilliant every day. As the only responsible adult in a house of cartoon insanity, Nicole's sharp thinking saves the day more often than not. She's proof that being smart isn't just about IQ scores, it's also about wisdom, courage, and quick wit, all of which Nicole has in spades. And the only other female who even comes close is...
So, how are you doing today? Good, thanks. Gumball, you need to make eye contact with people. It's how you show them you care about what they have to say.
Oh, fine.
Thank you. Better.
Ever had that one classmate who's an absolute overachiever, straight A's, head of every club, and basically flawless at everything? In Elmore, that's Carmen, the little green cactus who's as sharp as her needles. Carmen is known as a natural leader among the girls at school, meaning she's one of the smartest and most capable students around. She takes academics very seriously.
The copper should oxidize.
You know what your problem is, Carmen? You're not even doing an experiment. You're just following orders. Where's the innovation? How can we be expected to discover new elements if you're so concerned with playing by the rules?
I'm pretty sure there are no more elements left to be discovered, Gumball.
You're forgetting the element of surprise.
Wait, what did you put in your beaker?
A dash of the unexpected, a drop of the unforeseen, and a pinch of the unpredictable.
Gumball! I take back everything I said. You're a genius!
Thank you, giant melted poodle meatball thing. You're right, my disgusting friend. This warrants a celebratory boogie.
So seriously that if she gets one question wrong on a test, she might have a mini existential crisis about it. Out of all her friends, Carmen is the most focused and disciplined, pouring countless hours into her studies. This dedication pays off because she's consistently at the top of the class, when Anais isn't skewing the curve of course, and often knows more about what's going on than anyone else. We've seen Carmen play the role of the know-it-all in the best sense. In the episode The Best, she engages in a hilariously petty competition with Gumball over who's the best at everything, from academics to who knows what. And it's clear Carmen's used to being right. She's got a bit of a type A perfectionist streak, for instance. She puts enormous pressure on herself and gets extremely upset when she fails at something. But hey, that just shows how much she cares.
This is a library. People are trying to work. If you work in silence, your success will make the noise.
Carmen's intelligence isn't just limited to books, she's also savvy in life. She often gives sensible advice to her peers and can call out nonsense when she sees it. Need an honest opinion or a logical plan? Ask Carmen. She also has the challenge of dating her polar opposite, Alan the Balloon, who is so optimistic and laid back that it drives her nuts sometimes. That odd couple dynamic actually highlights Carmen's smarts. She's the grounded, rational one keeping their relationship and Alan's ego in check. From organizing school events to surviving the bizarre escapades that Gumball drags everyone into, Carmen's level-headed thinking is a true asset. And the only one who could control that intellect is the 5th smartest person in Gumball.
My new vision.
A manifesto on how to forcibly seize power and eradicate sadness across the globe.
Should've let us leave the room first.
Floating into the list is Alan, the friendly teal balloon who might just be the nicest guy in Elmore, and quietly one of the smartest too. Now, Alan's intelligence isn't the in-your-face solving equations type. It's more about wisdom, emotional intelligence, and a positively comic level of optimism.
And are very important. And you need to make sure you eat at least 5 a day. Delicious. If you were talking while you were eating, then where did the... Hi, Alan.
Academically, Alan seems to do well. You have to when your girlfriend is Carmen. She has high standards. He's involved in tons of community activities.
Once elected, I will purge the school of its worst problem, namely sadness.
That doesn't sound so bad.
from being a scoutmaster to volunteering as a park duck feeder, showing he's responsible and proactive. But Alan's real brain power is demonstrated in the episode The Faith. In that story, Alan loses hope after realizing he can't single-handedly fix all of the world's problems. And when he becomes depressed, all the color literally drains out of the world. Yup, Alan's mindset is so powerful that his loss of faith causes reality to go black and white. It's only when Gumball helps restore Alan's positive outlook that color and life return to Elmore. Alan is also extremely socially intelligent. He's always the one organizing charity drives, cheering up sad classmates, and diffusing conflicts with a kind word. Some other kids find him annoyingly perfect. Even Gumball tried to prove Alan had a dark side in The Saint, but failed.
Alan, so, did you help him?
Everyone was okay, but I made them even more okay. What happened?
I just assassinated your social life. What are you gonna do about it?
Thank you. Now I get a chance to befriend them all again.
Alan's that pure-hearted. That being said, Alan isn't a naive goody-two-shoes. In the vision, we get a peek into his inner thoughts, and learn he can be manipulative and ambitious when it comes to spreading happiness. Almost like a benevolent schemer. He's smarter and more complex than people give him credit for, which is more than we can say for... If you enjoyed the video so far, please don't forget to crush that subscribe button. You might not see William coming, pun intended, but this flying eyeball has some serious mental mojo. William is a small, levitating eye with bat wings, one of the weirder denizens of Elmore Junior High. And while he's not turning in science fair projects or straight A's, he deserves a spot among Gumball's smartest characters for one simple reason: psychic powers. William is telepathic and telekinetic, meaning he can read minds and even move objects or people with pure thought. In other words, he can literally manipulate reality with his brain. We see this on full display in The Voice.
What? William? But we've never done anything wrong to you, dude. Run. Okay, I'll go first. No, wait. I should go first.
Why?
Because there might be danger ahead. I just want to protect you.
I'm not going at the back. He's definitely going to attack the guy at the back.
I've got just the solution.
There is no escape.
When Gumball and Darwin annoy William by blocking him on social media, he gets revenge by using mind control to trick them into fighting each other, and then goes on a full-on psychic rampage through the school. At one point, William, using only his brain power, causes explosions and even pins Bobert, yes, the super strong robot, to the wall, yanking off Bobert's arm with telekinesis. Yikes. And speaking of yikes, how can we forget Gumball's biggest nemesis?
Trust me. This is in your best interest.
What are you doing to them?
Fixing them, and their transformation is almost complete.
Almost?
Rob started out as a nondescript background character, so unremarkable that Gumball once forgot his name entirely. But after a twist of fate in the void, he emerged as a hyper-aware villain armed with dangerous knowledge. Rob's brilliance is a different flavor from the other characters on this list. He's street smart, crafty, and even metatextually intelligent. How many characters can say they realize they're in a cartoon? Rob can. He eventually figured out the truth about their universe, that Elmore is fictional, and nearly succeeded in tearing reality apart to rewrite his fate. In The Disaster and The Rerun, Rob obtains a universal remote control, straight out of the void, and uses it to manipulate time and space, pushing Gumball's world to the brink of destruction. That scheme took some serious brains and technical know-how, even if it went off the rails.
I don't understand.
It doesn't matter. Once you're out of the picture, I can be whoever I want! I'm sorry, Gumball Watterson. There's no other way! No!
Is it me, or does this music have a whole different vibe to the situation?
Yeah, hold on.
By the final episode, The Inquisition, Rob is the only one smart enough to understand the impending cosmic calamity, the void consuming their world, and he tries desperately to warn/save everyone.
Sorry everyone, it is just Rob.
Well, let's take him down to Punchtown.
Yeah, then we can kick his butt there.
No, Punchtown is never mind.
You fools! I did all this for a reason. Don't you understand what's going on in Elmore? You have two choices. Live in ignorance about what's gonna happen here, or listen to what I have to say. It might just save your lives. Okay, good. The reason I've been trying to transform you is because...
I think that's quite enough.
Thank you. Thank you.
He even disguises himself as a human superintendent to outwit the school and combat the threat head-on. But in general, he lays traps, kidnaps classmates, like in the bus when he locked a bunch of students in a speeding bus as part of a revenge plot, and plays mind games with Gumball, as an arch-nemesis should. Do you agree with our list? Do you think Bobert could surpass Anais' intelligence in the future? Let us know in the comments below. Here's another video Gumball lovers enjoyed watching. Bye for now.